Students, good morning. Students who are in the online, am I audible, students? Am I audible, students? Please respond, all of you. Right. Some of the girls are talking by themselves. Read plus అమ్మాయి స్పెట్స్ ఇద్దరు విపరీతంగా మాట్లాడుతున్నారు మీ ఇద్దరు. స్టాండ్ అప్ వన్స్. వాట్ ఇస్ ద కీ ఎర్రర్? వాట్ ఈస్ ద కీ ఎర్రర్? వాట్ ఈస్ జీరో డివిజన్ ఎర్రర్? అదర్ బ్యాచ్ లాగా ఉండదు ఇక్కడ, చదువుకోవాలి వచ్చిన తర్వాత. ఓకేనా? ఓకే. హౌ మెనీ డేటా టైప్స్? వాట్ ఆర్ దోస్? Collection data type, sequence data type, scalar data type, integer, float, boolean, none type, that are comes under scalar. 3 mapping. ఒక్కళ్ళు చెప్పాలా? ఇద్దరు కలిసి పోరు కదా ఇంటర్వ్యూకి. లిస్ట్, టపుల్, రేంజ్, బైట్, బైట్ అరే. బైట్ ఉండదు, బైట్స్ ఉంటుంది. బైట్స్ అరే ఉండదు, బైట్ అరే ఉంటుంది. నెక్స్ట్ లిస్ట్ ఉండదు అందులో. లిస్ట్ ఈజ్ అ లిస్ట్ కేటగిరీ. And what you are saying is a completely wrong titles. Completely wrong titles. You search in any internet, completely wrong titles. Actual names will be like this. Actual names will be like this. Completely wrong titles. Who said that? I don't know. Completely wrong. Blender. So data types, if you go to that, these are the original titles from PSF documentation. These are the titles. This is like this. Sequence, under that this will be list, collections, under set also collections, under dict also collections. None type is different. Okay, so don't make noise, read properly. What are the functions in list? Functions in list. Functions in list. Append, pop, clear, remove, replace. Replace ఉందా? కూర్చోండి, చదువుకోండి. Now come to the point back. So all of you, I'm requesting to don't make noise like other classes. Try to read well and try to move to the further. So now I'm entering into the last session. I already gave the introduction and how these sessions will be continued, and index of that entire thing of numpy and everything done related to index and everything. Now I'm entering into last class. I gave you small points about what numpy module, what exactly it is. I hope you people remember about what numpy module. And if we go to the place and come to this place, and in this case, what is my conclusion in the last class? I said 5 points to you to remember. What is the first point I said? Numpy is one of the third party module. Is one of the third party module. I gave the description for you what is third party module. Well, next I said purpose of numpy. What is the purpose of numpy? The purpose of numpy module is that to perform complex mathematical operations. I said different type of names of the operations which I'll implement in the class. Plus it will do what? Array based computing. array-based computing. Today we will talk about what do you mean by array-based computing in the class when deep of it. And when we come back to the next line, this is the purpose you need to tell. What are the complex mathematical operations? Yesterday I named it. Today I will be continuing that. Next part of it, this NumPy module developed by module developed by Travis, the scientist name Travis Oliphant, and shortcut you can say Travis. In the year in the year 2005, in the languages called what C and Python. C and Python. And C for what? Fastest execution, and Python is for what? Comfortability in writing the code. And these points I said in the last session. And this point, the last time I said one more point also. Yesterday only started, and I said one more point also. Before developing this NumPy module, there was a module called what? Numeric library. Numeric library. This is called one of the library available. This was developed by the scientist called Jim Hungunian. Jim Hungunian. This kind of thing, not able to do a lot of mathematical calculations. That's why it was studied by studied by Travis and added a lot of new features, added lot of new features, added many features, and designed and released to the industry as what model? NumPy model. So NumPy model. Sir, how to use this NumPy module in our program? How to use this NumPy module in our program? That is what I'm going to go for it. So these points I said, anybody ask tomorrow what is NumPy module? We are supposed to understand. We are supposed to give this. And the second line is a very, very important. Now I'm going to enter into the setup of how do you go for setup of which module? NumPy module. So NumPy module is not there in where? Python library. It is a one of the third party module. All the students in online need to remember carefully, need to understand this carefully here. So NumPy module is not available in Python software. So this is what module it is? Third party. Third party means it is not imported directly like a normal Python modules like. So all of you might be knowing the PyCharm. I hope that the prerequisite for the IDE to be PyCharm. And the PyCharm is the most popular IDE to be used by every real-time programmer in real world, not Python command prompt. And ideally, because I come to know yesterday, some of the people in their batches did not introduce PyCharm. They continued everything with the ideally. Ideally and Python command prompt, if you write it in your resume, nobody will call you. You have to write the popular IDs like what? PyCharm and Jupyter Notebook, you need to write it. I'll show you that kind of things also. First, you try to understand about the NumPy. Yesterday's class, I created one virtual environment or not? Virtual environment. You just try to open it. Now, I'm using here. I already said to understand this NumPy model. Yesterday, some prerequisites I said. Prerequisites I said. Data types must be known perfectly. Plus, you need to know flow control statements. If you know that, you can understand the subject well. The minimum I am talking about. Right? I'm not asking list in dictionary if I go for it. Except my students, nobody can understand. There is no doubt in that. It's an open secret. The people are not able to know functions only. So if you don't know the functions, it's very difficult to do the industry-based application. Don't learn theory. You try to learn always practical environment. Now, anyhow, by forgetting those things, I will move to the further. Minimum requirement is data types. Once again, I'm making it clear. And anybody don't understand data types, you cannot continue this class because it's difficult for you to understand. And we are not talking about 1 or 2 days. We are talking about almost 15 days, a rigorous, a very powerful training I'm going to give, which you need to follow. So how do you go for setup of this module? So I'm going to take it now. I'm taking here to do any type of task in real time. using Python, you have to import compulsory what? Module. Yesterday's class I said about libraries also. Library is nothing but a repository where a predefined code is available. Such predefined code you are going to reuse it. So to reuse the predefined code, I need what? Modules in Python. So beginning day number 1, you need to get it. Learning Python is nothing but learning about modules. That module we are using today, what? Import numpy. Import numpy. Immediately you got a red underline. PyCharm, which is an IDE developed by a third party vendor called JetBrains. They purchased the copyrights of Python from PSF organization. And those people are not having NumPy module in Python language. Obviously, PyCharm also don't have the knowledge about what? NumPy. So if I run this code, minimum knowledge is on PyCharm is compulsory, and try to run this, you will be getting error. Yesterday's class also I shown you module not found error, you got it. So how to configure it? How to configure it? That is called setup of what? NumPy module. So there I am mentioning students. I'll give you the clear cut knowledge of this NumPy and everything. And we kept today onwards, I'll send the notes for you. And we are going to give you for offline students. For offline students, you are having behind of your chairs, there is a scanner is there. If you look at back to your class, there is one scanner is kept over there. Look at all of you once back. Any neck pain is there, don't look at back. There it is available. While going, just scan it. You will get my notes continuously for all the days. Online students, those who are online students who are available there. Yes. So online students who are available, 405 students are there. You try to take it. The admin has posted the notes, maybe the notes for you. So coming to this place, now I'm going to use it. Admin need to post the notes link also to the online students. The admin need to post the class notes link also, try to post it. Try to post the notes link. Try to post the notes link also. Notes link post చేయమని చెప్పండి. Notes link కూడా post చేయమని చెప్పండి. Right. Now coming to the point back, here I am going to take up the notes link also will be coming online students. And next we are going to enter into the further setup of this NumPy module. What is this NumPy module? Need to go for it. In PyCharm, you are getting what? Module not found error. How to do this? Very simple. Now I'm going to take up, here I'm going to take up import NumPy. Error we got it. How to do this setup? For this, to install this module I have to install now. To install this module, we are supposed to get from this module from one of the third-party repository. From where this code base is available, the total code is provided. This module is present in where? In the place called what? GitHub. Maybe you heard about GitHub. It is a version control or concurrency or any type of third-party modules are coming. This is available over there. And very shortly, you will be getting a session on our full stack Python is containing, which is already said to you people. As a part of your full stack Python, I already added the type of thing for you. What is the thing which we added? In the place called what? Tools. You will get what? Git and GitHub. So this will be taking around 6 to 7 hours on sessions on Git and GitHub. You will be getting all third-party modules. You will be getting in where? Git and GitHub. It's one of the version control environment. You will be using it. And you can keep your exercise also in GitHub link you can create, and you can put your total exercise and your project. When you go to the interview point of view, you can give your GitHub link also in the resume. LinkedIn link also you can keep it in the resume. So that is a modern approach. Are you following me? Come to this place now. So how you can install? Now I'm going to install this module into my PyCharm explicitly. From where I need to install this? From GitHub. In GitHub, this module is available, which is given by the Travis Oliphant in the GitHub itself. So how to install, sir? To install this module explicitly, we must go for configuring like this. What is that now? Go to this place and go to settings. Go to settings. There I will go for that. After that, your project name is available, student. Your project name. What is your project name? 9 a.m. NumPy. 9 a.m. NumPy. You go for what? Python interpreter. Python interpreter. Who will compile your Python program? Who will compile your Python program? Python interpreter. Huh? Python interpreter. What you are saying? Totally mindless. Python interpreter. Because by seeing your answer, I'm getting complete doubt about it, whether you know or not. So take care. This is if you go to it, it is in the case of what, features of Python. Because when you say something wrong, it's very bad on the part of the student. Here I used to tell this type of internal flow of the Python code. The Python compilation will be done by interpreter. But Python will be executed by what? Python program executed by PVM. And if we take who will compile your program, if you say PVM, people will see top to bottom. And they will laugh at us. And they will ask who is your faculty. And if we tell my name or somebody's name, it is a drawback. But especially don't tell my name because I already gave an excellent diagrammatic representation. Right. Come to the point of it. From this place, we are trying to go for downloading. So there is a plus symbol is there. Where the plus symbol is available, students, all of you. There is a plus symbol is available. There is a pip is also there. I will tell you what is a pip. The first module now you are learning. Some introduction is more introduction required. The plus symbol says that installing third-party modules. Pip within 2 minutes, I'll tell you one more time. Go to what? Click on where plus. Keep your cursor on the plus. What is available? Install. Install. Once you click on plus, and moreover, students, once you want to go for this kind of installation explicitly, you must have an internet connection. You must have an internet connection. That is a compulsory. Otherwise, if you install without internet connection, you will be getting HTTP connection error will be coming. So click on plus, click on plus, you will be getting showing all the packages here, which are available in the GitHub. Available packages in the GitHub, total modules which are available for data science, available for analysis level, scientific level, engineering programming level, all AI level. So many number of modules are available. Total modules present in the GitHub. Total things will be getting it here. In this, you need to search for which module you want. I'm looking for what? NumPy. NumPy. NumPy is a module which is available here. This module is available. This author is Travis Oliphant. And this module is used for what? A fundamental package for what? Array-based computing in Python. Such a type of package, you need to go for what? Install. Whose version is called what? 2.21. 2.21. As on today, if you take any student, they don't know even version of the Python also. I can test any one of the student. Of course, I don't want to make you to feel, but you need to know about it. So go for what? Install package. Now I'm going to click on install package. Everybody need to follow carefully. Once you say install package, installing, you will be getting green letter here, green line, successfully installed. NumPy package successfully installed, you will get it. So still it is under installing only. Come on now here, package NumPy installed successfully. Then you say after that, say close. Say close. And after that, say OK. Then you see red underline gone, right or not? Now I will write it. Print of, print of. I'm writing numpy dot, numpy dot. I'm writing here numpy dot version I am writing, version, underscore, underscore, version, underscore, underscore, version. What is this numpy module? Dot what? Version. In the beginning of the days in the Python sessions, you might be understanding about what is a module. A module is a collection of data members, function names, and class names. How you can access them with respect to module name dot variable name, module name dot function name, module name dot class name. Don't worry about the class name. First you understand about the variable names. Example, if you go to an example, go to the Python environment, command prompt, you go for it, run as a command prompt here. I'm going to show some example. Here what? Import math, import math, math is a module there. Help of math, help of math. This is a way you need to learn. So math is called what? One of the built-in module math. Under the description, this module provides an access to the mathematical functions defined by the C language standards. Most of the modules in Python are developed in C language because they are going to use fastest execution internally. It contains all trigonometric functions, trigonometric, inverse trigonometric functions, hyperbolic trigonometric functions, so many more are there. These are all called functions. These are all called functions following the functional programming aspects. These are all so many number of things are available. Factorial, GCD, so many number of things are available. So this will be coming in our Python level. Now I will go to that. Functions are there. Power function, product function, so many number of things are there. Under that, finally, you come data members are what? PI and what? E. So how do you print that? Print of PI math dot PI, which will give you what? Module name dot data member name, which is going to print you what? Which is going to print what here? 3.14 like this, it is printed. 3.14 it is getting printed. Are you able to follow now? Math dot what here? E. It is also going to print E value is called what? 2.71 here. It is also printed something like 2.71 here. Are you able to follow? Math dot what I am writing? POW of. It is a function name 2 comma 3. 2 comma 3. It is also going to give you 2 to the power of 3 is called what? 8. 2 to the next is called what? SQRT. SQRT of what I am writing, SQRT I am writing math dot SQRT I am writing here. Yes, I am writing here. 2 I am writing. 2. Square root of 2 is called what? 1.414 like this. Are you following me? SQRT of 25 is called what? 5.0. That means here also any type of module is going to come. You have to understand here carefully. There we are having what? Data members are present, functions are present. Next is called class names are present. What are the data members in the module called math? PI. And next is called what? E. There are a lot of functions are available. How I need to accept all of them? With respect to module name. With respect to module name. Later రాని అని తెలుసు కదా మీకు ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్ అయినా రావద్దు ఇట్లా ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్ అయినా రానియరు ఇట్లా చెప్పాలి వాళ్ళు మీరు ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్ అయినా 10 o'clock కూడా వాళ్ళని ప్రజెంట్ చేస్తారా క్లోజ్ అయ్యండి డోర్. So here module dot what? Data members, functions here and class names. So here I'm going to take up, this is the data we got it, 625 I'm going to write it. The values are something like this, 25.0. Are you following me? Right. Similarly, when you come to my place, numpy dot underscore underscore version underscore underscore of, this is going to be called what? Any variable name starts with double underscore in the beginning, double underscore in the ending. We call it as a magic variable. We call it as a magic variable. It is also known as what? Dunder variable. Dunder variable. DU stands for what? Double underline. Before that and after that. That is known as which variable? Dunder variable we can call. In a variable time only I said this thing. Any variable name, you can start with a alphabet or with underscore it can start. Any variable, if I choose like this also is equal to 10, this is also called one type of which variable? Magic variable. So nothing is there in that, but there what do you remember it? What is an answer is printing? Try to run this. What is an answer? 2.2.1. What is 2 is called? Already said in the class, major version. What is the 2 is called? Minor version. And the 1 is called what? Alpha beta version, which I already said in the beginning day of the Python itself. Now I said how to configure it, I said. Did you understand? So suppose if I want to uninstall, go to where same place, go to the settings. I will go to this place, numpy, Python interpreter. You select that module name and click on minus. Minus is known as what? Uninstall. You select it. I selected and clicked on it. Package numpy successfully uninstalled. Say OK. And you will be getting what here? Red underline once again, because I was uninstalled. So you got what error again? Module not found error. So in our data science level, there are a lot of modules will be coming. Gen AI, Gen AI, then Open AI, Vision Learning, and deep learning, neural networks, chaos, in different type of environments. When you are going to learn it, there are separate modules are available. Those modules are not related to the Python environment. Those modules are from third party people. So how to install third party people in the PyCharm? I said to you. Are you able to follow now? Right. Another way to install is what? Once again, I am showing. Go to settings. Be careful. Go to where? Choose your project name, Python interpreter. Why Python interpreter you are selecting? Python interpreter doesn't have the knowledge about what? Third party modules. To have the knowledge on third party modules, you need to go for people. Plus I took it. Now I'm telling about to the Python interpreter, I'm telling I'm getting downloading from where? GitHub, from internet. And when it is got downloaded, please identify the type of third party module. Click on where? We clicked on plus, single click, that is showing directly that option. Now I'm going to say people. Pip. This is the module given by the Guido van Rossum in Python software directly. It is used for which purpose? To install what? Third party modules. Double click on this, not single click, double click on this. Once you double click, same thing will be shown like previously what it is available. Go to what module I want? NumPy. You search in the search window, NumPy. You search for that NumPy here. So here I am going to take it. You search for it, NumPy you say. Here it is available, same to same. You try to go for that version 2.2.1 I said already. Click on where now? Install. So click on this install. So once you see anybody outside, how to configure NumPy also they don't know. And you need to know about how to configure. That is the most important. Done. Go to this place. Okay. Then after that, 3 point NumPy will be going on. It is updating something skeletons. Once it is getting completed, then red underline will go. Try to run this. And once again, you are getting the 2.21. So we are understanding how to configure NumPy in the PyCharm. Are you able to follow now? Right. Students, suppose you don't know PyCharm, you must know compulsory Python. PyCharm you need to know compulsory. Because when you go to an industry, I'm coming to the notice, I'm getting the notice from different batch students. You need to do the coding in IDEs only. By going to the 1947 like that, going to Python and then going to where? Python ideally, it is nobody will call you in the interview point of view. When you mention Python ideally, they will understand that you are a 1947 freedom fighter. So that freedom already came, they don't call you. 100% they don't call you. Because you are having lot old skill only. That it is only for what purpose? Testing purpose. Already the day one of my code batch mode programming when I started, I said this. Now I need to go for what? In this place also I want to use numpy. In this place also I need to go for what? Import numpy. Import numpy. In the modules, numpy I need to use it. So I need to use this numpy. When I click, directly when I click, if you click on your system newly, you will get same error. What is that error? Module not found error. So in my system, you will get the answer because I was already installed when I taught the previous students. So how to install, students? How to install it? Now it is working. Now it is working. Wait for 1 minute. Why it is working? Because I already taught to my previous batch students. I was already installed. Previously I taught many times. So close this part. Other than this kind of PyCharm, if I want to use what, either Python command prompt or Python ideally, if you want to use it, you have to install this Python module explicitly by going for a Windows command prompt. So go to the Windows command prompt. Now I'm going to say CMD, Python command prompt, Windows command prompt, database command prompt, ideally command prompt. Lot of command prompts are available. This is called my Windows command prompt. Let me open it. Go to the start button. Because beginning this setup is very important. And the new students is very important. Now this is called Windows command prompt. There I need to go for installing this module. How to install? To install the third party module, we will use the tool called pip. Pip. The pip. Somebody will try to say the full form of pip. The Guido van Rossum, the PSF documentation did not give any full form for pip. If at all you are interested in full form, you can express your own personal opinion. Python package installer. Python package installer. They put it in the form of fancy name called pip. PPA. So difficult to call. They put it as what? Pip. So something they want to create some fancy name. Are you able to follow now? Python package installer. So inside of the pip, which code is written? It contains GitHub internet link is there, and your module name what you are passing in that GitHub link, it is searching for that module getting installed. If you need to write the name of the module, before that I need to write what? Pip install your module name. What is the module name now? Numpy. Numpy means numpy, pandas means pandas, oracle db means oracle db. Whichever third party module you want, you will be writing that. Clear or not? So pip install numpy. Sir, where is this pip is available? The pip module, the pip tool is available in our Python software. Under the module called like this, scripts module, it is available. Let me go to once, I will show you. Go to the Python here, and I'll go to the Python. Ideally, you open it. Under that, try to say open here. Under that, I'm going to say this is my original Python software where I was installed it. KVR, app data, local programs, Python 3.3, 313. What is 3 there? Come on. What is 13? What is 3.13 is called a latest version. What is the future version? 3.14. 3.14, which is going to come in this 2025 August. That I have already shown in the class about the recent methodologies for you. What is that? Python version history. Python version history. The students of other batch students, be careful students. Try to learn all these things and don't feel that when I am calling you again and again. Because this part I already said to my students, other batch students also need to know about all these recent updations. Don't be 1947. Python 1.x and Python 2.7 and Python 3.0. I said how many versions are there? What is the industry companies are using? Python 3.12, old version still maintained in the company. 3.13 is called the latest version. 3.14 is called the latest preview version, future version, which is going to release on when? 2025, 2025, October 1st, it is going to release. 3.13, it was released in 2024, 10th of what? 10th month of 7th date, it is released it. All these things in the day one only I used to tell in the class. Because when if you take any student, what is the version of C language you learned, they don't know anything. Sir only don't know. Sir, nothing mistake about you. You are very good. But the thing is, trainer is important. They need to show all updations in the class, right? If you take any of the student outside, you take which version of Python they are using, how to find the version of Python they are using. They don't know how to see. You have to find out by using like this hyphen version. You need to use it so that you will be getting the answer like that. Are you following? So if before going to the interview point of view, they will ask you how to find the version of it. This is a way to find out. Getting me? Right. Now coming to this place. Now I'm talking about how to install this thing. Main thing I forget. You go to this place. This is the ideally now. You see in this place, my Python 313 is nothing but latest version we are learning it. Under that, there is a folder name called what? Scripts. These are all called language related folders. Under that scripts, under that there is a people. I'll show you that. Under that there is a pip, pip3, pip313. There are three application files are available that are used for installing third-party modules. Given by whom? Python people or the Python programmers to install third-party module to develop data science-based applications. Here nothing is showing because you are opening with what? Python files. Now you need to choose here all files you need to take it. Take all files and see that here you are getting. What is this now? Pip, pip 3.13, pip 3. So you need to take the universal application called what? Pip. Anything sir says you have to ask practically show me, sir. Don't try to see the faculty saying don't move like that. Because faculty is not a god or faculty is not having any extra like this. You try to apply on my class first. Anybody says anything, you first ask them, show me practically. Otherwise, don't believe it. Correct or not? Yes. Try to have that type of good policy on anybody. First, you apply on me. Later, you apply on all classes. Already 22 years damage is taken place. Now, still don't be under the damage. Are you following me? Where is the pip tool is present? Pip tool is present under Python 3.3 folder. There is a scripts folder. In that, there is a pip tool. What is the use of pip? It is used to install third-party modules. Third-party modules are present in where? GitHub. It is a code repository. All the code base is present in that place only. We will install it. Something like what? When you want some type of Cadbury silk with nuts, will you prepare in your home? Now you will go to the shop. You will say what? Pip install Cadbury silk with nuts. It is a module. It will be installed in my present machine or not. It is nothing but buying. But here it is called freely downloadable. It is kept in where? GitHub. Don't tell the Cadbury example in interview. Because some students are link dorikindi cheppestane. Don't tell like that. Pip install, pip install. Come on, spelling install. What is the module name, students? Numpy. Numpy. Here I am writing. My keyboard is having problem. Numpy. Once you say pip install numpy, if it is already installed, you will be getting a message called what? This requirement already satisfied. When you press enter key, what result will come? You need to know first only. That I'm telling you, enjoy that subject. If it is already installed, this requirement already satisfied. This requirement already satisfied. What is the 2.12? What is the 2? Major version, minor version, and then alpha beta version. Okay. Today I want to uninstall. To uninstall in Python, what is the symbol you are clicking? Minus. To uninstall, I am using pip. Pip. Opposite to install is what? Huh? Good. Opposite to happy. Huh? Sada. Happy kada? Okay. English బాగొచ్చు మీకైతే. You know English? You know English? You know English? Okay. Stand up once. How many alphabets? 36. 36. How many alphabets? How many? They are saying 52. Is it 26 na? How many? How many? Okay, so sit down. So how many alphabets? 52. Because uppercase alphabets are completely different from lowercase alphabets. Other batch students are getting angry on me. No problem, because I'm speaking about subject only. If you get angry on me, no use. You get an angry on the person who trained you, right? If you get angry on me, not a problem. If I'm giving injection to remove the fever, if you get problem on me, I'm not responsible. Who gave the fever problem? You try to attack on that guy. So go to the Python environment. Python environment, A is equal to capital A is equal to small a, which is completely false. ORD of what? Capital A. ORD of capital A is called what? 65. ORD of small a is called 97. How many A's are there? Two A's. Capital A, small a. Capital B, small b. All capital alphabets, 26, not 36. 26. Small a to B, 26. 26 plus 26. So how many alphabets are there? 22, not 26. Now, other batch students cool down. Yes. Sorry, showing practically. It's nice. Beginning, I will attack. Later, I will make you to cool down. Because interviewer also will attack on you. Because as a doctorate in computer science, I want to tell you that. Because what is reality in the subject, I want to bring to your notice. It is not your problem. I am saying that be careful when you are while you are attending the classes. That is my intention to tell you. Understand? Right. Come to the point of it. All these things I used to tell in the classes for the beginning days itself. Okay. Come to this place. Come on, start with uninstall. Uninstall. What is this now? NumPy. Once you say uninstall, it is going to ask you. It is getting decided to uninstall. Asking. Proceed capital Y small n. Irresponsible code PSF documentation is giving. Either capital Y or small n. What is that? Either small y or small n or capital Y or capital N. They are giving capital Y, small n. Irresponsible code they are writing. So I need to press compulsory capital Y only. So once you do that, it will be uninstalled. See students, successfully uninstalled numpy 2.12. Are you following me? So that is done. And you say exit here and you say exit here and you come out of that and go to ideally once. Go to ideally once. Now you are entering into this Python 3.13. Ideally, you say import. What is this now? NumPy as NP or NumPy. You see that what is an error? Import what here? Math. Math is no error. Why? Because math is a predefined module. Math dot what here I will write it. PI. You will be getting the answer. Math dot what I will write it. Math dot POW of 2 comma minus 1 2 to the power of minus 1 0.5 because math is a predefined module. Import what? Calendar. Import a calendar as a C. What is the C? Alias name. For import is concerned, there are 7 syntaxes are there. I will explain in the class when the normal Python class. I'll give my total Python notes to all the students who are present here. C dot month of C dot month of 2025, 1 I am writing 2025 year, January month I am giving. This is called this part. Already I said date and time concept in my regular classes of Python. If you want a complete year of it, print of what I am writing, mom. Print of here I am writing C dot calendar of 2025 complete calendar I want. Calendar of 2025. Don't buy any calendar outside by wasting your money. Calendar spelling mistake. See print of here I will write it CALEN. You carry this message, you carry this statement and try to write it CALEN of 2025. Am I getting the complete calendar or not? What is the calendar here? Module name, predefined module name, first party module name. C is an alias name to that. Alias name dot this one. And you are getting this type of complete here. These are all predefined. When I say import what? NumPy. When I say import of NumPy, import here what? NumPy. as NP, as NP. What is an error? Module not found error. If we go to my Python command prompt also, you will be getting the error. What is that? Import what? NumPy as KVR, alias name, module not found error. Alias name is nothing but what? An alternative name for the official name. Like your name, your parents will call on nickname or not. That all nickname or alias name is called what? For a bigger name to write again and again, I am taking a shortcut name. Understand? Right. Now let us, because I don't want to use any local terminology in the classes, because it is an alternative name, that's all. Nickname, all those things are. Nickname means people will catch immediately. They will go to interview. What is KVR here? They will say nickname of NumPy. Nickname of, you have to say alternative name. Because in Amirpay training divisions, they will invent their own subject without showing practical ground. Example, when you go to the database level, Python with database communication, there is an operations we used to do what? DDL, DML, and DRL. We used to discuss in the class. Even you will come across in the database modules also these things. And we are going to do what? Create, alter, drop, and insert, delete, and update. Here select. Actually, these operations are called what? CRUD operations we can call. CRUD. Create, read, update, delete. Creating the tables, reading the records from the table, updating and deleting is nothing but changing and then deleting the record. CRUD. In Amirpet, they will do what? They will dilute the subject. They will, this is an international terminology. In the industry we use. They used to put what? Third. Itla మార్చేస్తారు దాన్ని. This part, they are just going to this level. And everybody will remember this. When you go to interview, what are the database operations? Code అంటాడు. And they will say, go and sell the code అంటాడు. So that is called what people are diluting the subject. The total seriousness on the subject is getting down like this. Are you following now? Go to, how to install now? Go to the command prompt again. Go to the command prompt again. Here I'm going to take up, try to run. Again you say, now install the third party module. Come on, I forget. Come on. Pip install numpy. Pip install numpy. Now it is getting installing. Please look at collecting, downloading. Something is going to come. Installing collected packages. It is going to be successfully installed what? NumPy. This is at the command prompt level, where Windows command prompt. Don't try to write this line in where. Don't try to write in the Python command prompt. Somebody else or the other, even my students also, they will say, they will try to write like this. They will take a screen and they will put a WhatsApp to me. Sir, I'm not getting, sir. Where I said Python command prompt, Windows command prompt, and where that student will do. He's a Ghazni, he is forgetting everything and he will do wherever he like it. This is all problems they have. Where I am saying that Windows command prompt, you need to do it. Are you understanding how to install? Well, come to my place. Now setup of that. Tell me how to do that. How do you do that? At Windows command prompt, I will show you all these things for you students. At Windows command prompt, I'm going to tell you about, come on, pip install numpy. Numpy. That is simply, it is known as what you know, module name. So how do you install now? How do you install now? Go to this place. Everything is available. I'm going to give you the notes also for this. Here I'm going to write it. Tell me what is this now? Going to take up. This is a pip install module name. Pip install numpy. It is successfully installed. Now go to this place. What I got the error. Now you say again. Is it getting installed or not? It is working. How do you print the version? KVR dot underscore underscore what? Version. Underscore underscore version. Okay. Underscore underscore version. Now you got the answer called what? 2.2.1. Clear up? Good. Go to. In other place I want to go for it. Wait, next line is, next one is called what? Jupyter Notebook also I want to go for it. Jupyter Notebook, tomorrow I will tell you how to configure it. Today I want to enter into the slowly into the subject. First of all, did you understand? So how to install in PyCharm I said to you. How to configure it I said. How to install in the command prompt also I said. How to install in the Jupyter Notebook also simple. How to install in VS Code also same. How to install in everywhere else also going to be same. What will be present? Either plus symbol will present or pip will present. Any one of it I can use and I can install it. Clear up? Right. Online students, up to here, is it clear for all of you? So why we install in Windows command, sir? Can you explain? Why we install means I already said now, students. Why we install at the Windows command prompt? Because it is not going to be available in the Python software. This module is not there. What we will do? I need to get it or not? That means I need to install from which place? GitHub. To install the third party module from GitHub, what I need? Installation, explicit installation. That explicit installation, if you want to do which module I require, which tool I require, pip is required. So what is the syntax of pip? Pip install module name. Oracle DB is not a part of what? Python module. It is a third party module. How to install? Pip install Oracle DB. I want to connect to MySQL. MySQL to connect it, there is a module called MySQL hyphen connector. How do you install? That is also third party. Pip install that module name. Understand? In general, any third party module is going to come that you have to install by using in two ways. One is through IDEs, one more is through Windows command prompt. That is through pip. If you are working with old stories like a 1947 with command prompt and ideally, I said you how to do. If you are using modern approach called PyCharm and Jupyter Notebook, you will use what? Pip and then what? Plus symbols you will use it. So I hope that it is more clear. Right. So online students installed, Balaji is getting installed, successfully installed it. Did you understand the need of that people students? All the students who are in the online, respond it, quickly respond it. All the students, you respond it. Done. Now, I'm going to enter into the further. So, I will tell you, VS Code also I will tell you, Amit Kumar. VS Code also I will show you. Don't worry about it. నేను చెప్పింది చదువుకోండి first. While you are learning 10th class, you learn about 10th class only. Don't ask BTech 4th year paper, okay? I will tell you that also to you. Try to understand what I am explaining. So that excitement always in the class. Excitement is very good. I like that. So coming to the point back to next step. Another way I'm going to introduce. Clear? Right. Now enter into the further. Now I'm going to enter into this place. What will be the significance, importance about numpy in the field of computer science, especially in the data science level? Now I'm talking about the importance about, next line I will write it. Next line I am going to enter into this place. Now I am entering into the importance or advantages of numpy. Advantages of numpy in data science. Why they prefer this type of numpy module in the field of computer science or in the kind of what? Web development. In web development, not only this data science, in web development also, where we can come across this importance. Now I'm going to talk. I'm explaining in where? Data storage point of it, and in memory management point of it, in efficiency format point of it, in what? Fastest retrieval data point of it. NumPy is the best kind of approach. Now, I want to talk about advantages. There I'm going to talk about the advantages with all practical approach I want to speak. Carefully try to follow. Students, I want to talk about, my requirement is to store, carefully try to follow. My requirement is to store 1,000 values of integers. Random data, 1,000 values of integers or any type of data. Where do you go? 1000 values of integers or floats or next strs or next anything, any type of value, any type of value, any type of value, unique, duplicates, both, everything I want to store. What you will prefer? One list you will take it. You will take list. Already list purpose I said. List purpose I already said in my class. Still, if you don't answer, there is no meaning of it. You go to any place and if you take data or types over there, marvelous and extraordinary explanation I gave you. List. Under that, what is the list, purpose of list, notations of list, operations on list, indexing, slicing, types of list, creating list with other object, memory management of list, functions in list, most important, inner list, and then predefined functions in inner list, programming examples. These are all systematic explanation I gave you. And if you carefully go for it, and predefined functions in list, systematically I said, then I will go to which concept here? I will prefer to go for what? List. List is called what? Mutable. There is one more category will be there that is called what? Tuple. There is one more category is available called what? Tuple. Tuple is also called what? Same only, but it is immutable. I already said what is mutable, what is an immutable, what is their importance, and everything I was explained. So when I'm using these technical words, you should have the knowledge about that. So when I'm taking LST and a tuple, then what will be the situation here? Look at LST is equal to square bracket, and I will go on writing so many number of values separated by comma. How many values I'm writing? 1000 values you have written. Okay, good. You are getting answer also you will get it. But as a data scientist, as a server side backend developer, I should think about the performance or not? I should think about the performance. What is the first performance? I will think about it. Memory space, I will talk about it. Memory space. Let me go to one memory space point of view. I will show you. Carefully try to follow. The traditional Python objects. The traditional Python objects. How many Python objects will allows us to store the data? How many Python traditional objects allows us to store the data? 14 data types are there whose objects allows us to store the data. That traditional Python objects data storage, the master data type which you already know, that is called a list. When you are going to store the data, something like that, of this many number of values, if you store 1000 or more than that, lakhs and crores and millions of values, when you store it in list, it takes lot of memory space. It takes lot of memory space. Sir, I want some concept to store millions and trillions of values, a large amount of data for my data analysis. I want one object. It should take less memory space. That is called what? NumPy programming will do for you. Just let me tell you a simple example for you. Go to the Python environment, which is your childhood days playgroup kind of concept, or ideally you take it. Jupyter Notebook tomorrow class I will introduce for you. How simple it is. Please look at this now. I will take it LST is equal to, what is LST here? 10, 20, 30, 40, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 like this, 500, 600, 500 and next 600 and then 1, 2 and then 34, 56, 78, 99, 44 like that you take it. What is LST? Object of list. Object of list. Object class literals. These are the pillars for learning Python coding. These are the international terminology. Local words in Ameripay Training Institute is very dangerous. So come to the point of it. LST comma type of LST. Already you know what is that? Values and then LST. List is called what? Class. Already shown you the help of list. List is called what? Class. Whatever I'm saying, it is a fully real time and internationalization concept. That's what I said. Anything I write, ask me immediately proof. That is called your real talent will come out. Now, to measure the memory space of this LST, To measure the memory space of any object, there is a function called what? Get size. Get size. Get size of what? LST. Get size of LST. Where you used to tell, sir, this one? I used to tell in the whoops. In the destructor concept, I used to tell this concept. Get size. Don't worry about it. Suppose you don't know whoops. Those who already completed whoops, my batch who's completed, they know about where I used to use this get size. I used to tell in whoops, there is a beautiful concept called what? There is a beautiful concept when you come to whoops. There is a concept called destructors. Under the destructors, there is a concept called what? Example number 2.py. In that, I used to write get size of. Get size of. This is a function we are using it. What is my function name I am using here? Get size of. Get the size of. Get size of. Every predefined function belongs to what? Module. Module. In the day one, you need to learn. Learning Python is nothing but learning about what? Module. What is a module? Collection of variables, functions, classes. Get size of is called what? Function. Belongs to what? Module. Which module it belongs to? Sys. What is sys? System. Sys is called what? Module. Predefined module. We need to import first. We need to import. So import, what is that? Sys dot, come on, get a size of LST. What is the memory space? 168 bytes of memory space is taking. How this memory space is also calculated, I will explain. I will explain. Now I am going to take it. This same kind of list, I mentioned this much of data. I will go for what? The same type of data I'm converting into the modern object in numpy. In numpy also, in Python environment, one strong point you need to get it. In Python related environment and whose affiliated environments, data is always stored in the form of what? Objects, which I used to tell strongly from the day one of my Python classes. Because everything is internally in the form of what? Classes. Object. In Python, everything the data stored in the form of object. When you come to numpy also stores the data in the form of what? Object only. Behind of object, who is there? Class. That class name today is called ND array. Spell out now. ND array. What is an array? I will talk about it. This N stands for 1, 2, and multiple. That is called one-dimensional, two-dimensional, and n-dimensional. What is ND array? Don't tell one-dimensional, two-dimensional, three-dimensional like that. ND array is what? Class. Present in which module? Which is used to store the data. Which is used to store the. In Python, you are storing the data in the form of what? 14 objects. In NumPy, total NumPy, you are storing the data only in one object. That one object type is what? ND array. First question you will come across in the NumPy. What is ND array? Spell out all of you. First today you learn about ND array. What is ND array? ND array is a predefined class whose purpose is to store the data and whose advantage you are going to see today. Okay now? Because I don't want to go little faster in the beginning days of NumPy. Once you understand NumPy first 3-4 days easily, rest of things are dead easy. Now I'm going to take it. Import. Come on, what I need to import? NumPy as what? NP. Like a rhythmic name I'm taking NumPy as NP. What is NP? Alias name for NumPy module. Okay. Now I'm converting which one? LST data, which is the traditional Python object, converting into which type? ND array object I am converting. Some A is equal to, don't worry about it, I will explain in detail. Just I am showing in the beginning only what will be the advantages of NumPy in data science I am talking about it. I am converting which type? traditional Python object into which type? ND array type I am converting. Just to do that, np dot. What is an np? Alias name of which module? Numpy. There is a function name is called array. There is a function name called array of what? LST. Like in our Python classes, there the typecasting concepts are there or not? Int type, float type, bool type, like that. There is some type of functions are available. Are you able to follow now? There are some type of typecasting. Something like that we are using. NP is a module name. In that module, there is a function name called what? Array of. Array of. Last student. That black t-shirt should adjacent. Stand up. What are you doing? Are you listening? Watching mobile. Don't fold the hands. హోల్డ్ చేసుకుంటే ఏమో వచ్చేది లేదు, నీకే నష్టం. వినమని చెప్తున్నా నీకు. నేనేం చెప్పాను ఇప్పుడు చెప్పు. వాట్ ఐ సెడ్ నౌ? దానికన్నా ముందు, బిఫోర్ దట్ వాట్ ఐ సెడ్? ఎన్టీఆర్ ఇదే క్లాస్ నేమ్. దాని తర్వాత చెప్పింది ఏంటంటే అది వినాలి నువ్వు. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఐఎమ్ కన్వర్టింగ్ వాట్? లిస్ట్ డేటా ఇంటూ వాట్? ఎన్డీఆర్ఏ అని చెప్తున్నావు. విను జాగ్రత్త, నీకే మంచిది. కొంచెం. సో కమింగ్ టు ద పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్, np dot array of lst. This lst data I am converting into ND array. So it is done. It is done. Print of a comma type of a. Type of a. Please follow me carefully. ND array. What is ND array? Class. Present in which module? What is it? Good. What is the class name of which module? Good. What is a? Object of which class? What is LST? Object of which type? Good. Good. Follow me carefully. List sys dot of what I am passing? A. A I am passing. What the answer is coming? 216. Carefully try to follow. What is the memory space of my list? What is the memory space of my data? ND array 216. Be careful. Let me move to further. Let me move to the further. Still take it. Here I am taking 45, 67, 89, 122, 345, 67, 89, 23, and then 89, and 777, 555, and 333. Like that I am having so much of data. This is my data. Be careful, mom. Be careful. Here, try to follow me. Try to follow me. 4, 4. Now I am writing 5, 5, 6, 6. Like that I am having. And try to find the memory space of print of that LST. Print of that LST. And see the size of it. Size of LST. Carefully try to follow. What is the memory space? 280. Again I am converting into which type? Which type I am converting into? ND array. Print the value of A. Print the value of A. Printed. Find the memory space of that. It is going to give you what? 280. What is the memory space here? Next, what is the memory space here? Earlier memory space was what? Next memory space of ND array is. Now when I go to the bigger data, it is becoming the memory space equal or not? My dear students, next stage, very, very serious example. After that, carefully follow. Now I am going to take it 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 1, 2, 2, and say 9, 9, 9, and say 6, 6, 6, and send 5, 5, 5. Some bigger data I am having like this. So carefully follow. LST you write it again and print the size of that. Size of LST. What is the memory space? 344. Again convert into what type? ND array. Convert into ND array. Yes, converted. Print the A value here. A value here. It is done. Print the memory space of that. You print the memory space of that. See the beauty of the memory space now. See the beauty of the memory space now. All of you carefully need to follow. What is the memory space here? 344. And what is the memory space? If I go on taking like this, if I go on taking like this, of course, this is going to give you what? The meaning is going to be coming 344, 400. It is going on coming like this. The same. Why I said we don't use it in real time? It is not capable of taking the fragments of what? ND array. Now I will introduce what an industry programmer uses. You have seen that ND array in the command prompt, right? Come to Jupyter Notebook. I have the software here. Tomorrow I will tell you the installation procedure and downloading. I'm taking directly here. Try to follow me. Try to follow me carefully. Here you observe it. It is the console is opened it. I want to bring to you today one important word in that ND array and whose importance I want to show you. Right. Now, beginning 1 or 2 days, little confusing will be there. Next, it will be everything smooth. Now go to the new and say this notebook. Now I'm going to take up. The Jupyter notebook will provide numpy as an inbuilt module. No need to install. Why? Jupyter notebook is a popular source for all third-party modules are involved here. Now, if you want to install it, what you are going to do? You are supposed to say pip install. What is that? Numpy. You will get this requirement already satisfied. This star indicates it is under execution. The different environments I am showing, it is beginning, little difficulty. After that, it will be small, so simple. This requirement satisfied. Now go import. Come on. Now I am writing import. Come on. Numpy as NP. Yes. Now you need to click on this run symbol. Okay. Now I will take it. LST is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Careful, ma. Now you try to take it. Content of LST. Content of LST is equal to comma LST. Now I am writing here size of LST. Memory space of LST is equal to comma what? Sys dot get size of what? LST. Get size of LST. At the same time, I will try to import what here? Sys. I'm trying to write sys. So I'm trying to write sys. Are you able to follow now? 88 memory space. Now I'm going to use it what? Convert into which type? ND array. A is equal to np dot array of. I will explain array in detail, students. Right now, don't worry. I'm bringing advantage of NumPy model. There are 6 to 7 advantages are there. Those advantages you have to understand practically here. Convert the list data. Print of A. I'm writing here. I'm writing here. Print of content of A is equal to comma A. Now I'm writing print of memory space of A is equal to sys dot get size of A. Now see that it is having how much memory space? 88 for such a small data. For such a small data converted into ND array, the memory space is called 128. Be careful. Carry on. Let me show you 3 to 4 steps. I will show you. Let me carry on. I will go for taking some 56, 78, 90, 23, 45, 6, 7, 8, 999, and then 234. Again, you measure the memory space of some bigger data than previous. The same type of conversion you carry here again. Which list data here? This big data. I'm converting into which one here? ND array. Not this one, student. This part. This part I'm going to take up. This part you carry on. This part you take it. Convert it. Such a big data I'm getting into content of A. What is the memory space I'm getting? 160. Here see the how much gap is there here? 88 and then what? 128. When the data getting increasing, LST is taking growing more and ND array is going to be getting something less. Getting next. Next I'm going to enter into the further. Be careful, students. Go to the next stage here. I'm going to take up this one. This one I will bring it. This one I'm going to bring it. Here I'm going to write it. Go to this place. Here it is same. Huh? So it is going to be placing over here. This is the data what I am having. This is the one I am having. Getting this place. What is this? So 1 minute, ma. So this keyboard is not working here properly, not getting copied virtually. This is the data. I will take my data once again of the bigger one. Bigger one I took it and then get the memory space of it. What is the memory space? 248. Same thing. You try to convert this ND array. This is the third time I'm measuring students. Carefully try to follow. See that same LST of such a big data converting into ND array of this memory space. See the beauty of it. What is the memory space now? What is the memory space for the earlier one? Then tell me who is taking less memory space for large samples? ND array. Beginning. For small samples, what is the memory space is taking? Less memory space for list, more memory space for what? ND array. For what samples? Small samples. When the samples are medium, still list only will take less. For more number of samples, trillions, millions, and then GB of data, terabytes of data, when I take it in the form of list, definitely takes which memory space? More memory space. But what about the memory space of ND array? Less memory space is taking. So what is your opinion about it? If I have crores of values, like this, 1,000 values are there. In my program, I took it what? Only few values I took it. Some 100 values I took it. Some 100 are also no. Some number of values are very small. Some 20 values I took it. 1,000 values I want to take it. Which is the better source to organize my data? NDR is the best source to organize my data. If I keep it into list, what it will take unnecessarily? More space. So will take less memory space. So what is the first advantage of ND array object to choose? For large samples of data, which is the best source to store my data? ND array object. ND array is a class present in where? NumPy. Whose object stores which data? Large samples of data. Now tell me, in my data science, crores of values, trillions of values, which is the best object to store? ND array. Will you store it in list? No. Will you store it in tuple? Will you store it in set or dict or something? No. Everything I will store it in the form of what? Good. What is ND array? It is a data structure or it is a class present into NumPy whose object allows us to store any number of values of any type, but it stores with what memory space? Less memory space. Tell me, small amount of data, where do you store? Very good. Large amount of data, where do you store? Right. In internet and all, directly they will write a sentence. Directly some people will say, ND array object always takes less memory space entered. That's a blunder. ND array object always takes less memory space is a blunder. But if when you say that sentence, I'll show 3 examples. What is that example? Ilarasan. When you come to an interview, what is the purpose of NumPy? You will say, sir, ND array object of NumPy will take less memory space, sir, compared to all the objects. I will open my laptop. I will write this code. I'll measure the space. I will convert into ND array. I'll measure the space. And in front of you, I will show you. See your answer. What you will say? You will look at where is my sir. Sir is not there. Sir already opened. For small data, you will go for what? For bigger data, go for what? They will ask you, bigger data means what entered? What is meant by bigger data? Tell example directly. Population of India. Population of India. What is that? Bigger data. Where do you store? Family members of your home. That's all. That's all. Are you following me? Total universities in the India data. Only students in the classroom. Only students in the classroom. Total population of universities data. That's all. You take like that. Immediately show the example. Don't try to say oral communication like you are 22 years of education and other classes. Always be practical, I am saying. Are you following me? Clear? Huh? Online students, are you able to follow now? Are you follow now? Soyam Prakash, you follow me carefully. You follow me. I never follow you. You follow me if you are interested. Otherwise, it is your choice. You follow me. Right. Soyam Prakash, are you okay? Right. Now I am going to enter into the further. Next I'm going to. So what you know, I'm not going to tell. What I am telling you need to follow. Because what you know is not even basics. That is a useless. What I'm telling that is a perfect for you, which is you need to tell in interviews. Number one point I said. Are you following me? So for large samples, where do you store the data? For small amount of data, where do you store? Good. Now, coming to the point of it. Now, I will enter. I will enter. Because Swayam Prakash used one word, vectorization, he said. Vectorization. Even I also will tell in the class. Because I said what? 5 to 6 advantages are there, I said or not. So Swayam Prakash maybe studied some internet. I will take that candidate now into picture. What is vectorization, Mr. Swayam Prakash? Tell me. You said in few seconds before vectorization, you said vectorization. Now you tell me what is the vectorization. If you are talented, you answer my question. Swayam Prakash. So tell me now, quickly. I am waiting for you. Quickly, I need quick answer. Now, waiting. Even offline students also waiting, watching the chart window. Quick answer I need. Quick, quick. So that I don't know. Okay, sir, that I don't know. That's why I ask. Now I'm telling that. Okay, now don't worry. Now I will tell you one more. Okay, Prakash. No, don't worry about it. So I'm going to take up, and I heard that very recently. What they are saying, all of you look at now. What is taking less memory space? ND array na? Lista. Come on. ND array. Because the memory space is what? 208. Earlier one is what? 248. Do you know? One of the data science faculty, where I am not saying, one of the person said that here, see students, why more memory space is taking? They are saying it is separated by comma. Here comma is there. That's why taking more memory space. For comma also taking more memory space. For ND array you see no commas are there. That's why taking less memory space. People will say, oh, this much big like that. Such an innocent knowledge people are giving. That's why they are going out of order. They don't know anything and they are trying to say something. That is wrong answer. So now I will show you comma. Here I printed what content of A I printed. Correct or not? Now I am writing just A I am writing. What is A? Object name. See, there you will get array of, you will get the value separated by comma itself. Student, comma వచ్చిందా లేదా? Comma is there or not? Then here comma is there, here comma is not there. Who is a guru for that faculty? I don't know. If you remember this, here comma is there, here comma is not there, definitely they will drop you in the Begumpet railway station. And you will go wherever you like it. I think you are understanding this. Comma is there here also now. So if you learn such a type of activities, you are going almost out of order. Okay, now students, comma na? No. So internally they designed with what? The more amount of data go for what? ND array. Did you understand now? Last and final example. First birthday of your celebrate in function hall inside the home. Correct answer. Function hall you will celebrate because a lot of gathering is there. More gathering is there. 10th birthday, 15th birthday, 8th birthday, where do you celebrate? Function hall, home. Home is called what? List related. Function hall is called what? Like that. Don't tell this example in interviews. Great danger. Did you understand? But I want to make you to. We want to make you to. Shall I move to the further? Next beautiful example. One more example. Vectorization. Because I want to tell you as a third one, but I want to tell you address management. I want to tell vectorization. I want to tell you. Look at second advantage. I'm going to take. Take LST is equal to 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Now I'm going to write it. Content of what? LST. And content of LST. Print of what? LST. Now I'm asking. Now I'm asking. What is this? Bracket open. Bracket open, content of LST. Now my question is increment 1 to every value of, to every value of, to every value of, to every value of what? LST. Increment every value of LST. How do you increment? Increment 1 to every value of LST. Tell me now. How do you increment 1 to every value of LST so that I will get 11 and 21 and then what? 31. How do you do that? You can't write LST is equal to LST plus 1. You cannot write. You cannot write LST is equal to LST plus 1. You cannot write it. This will give you what? Error. Error it will give you. List plus list can be done. Extend function, that is. List plus list is called what? Merging. LST plus 1 will give you what? Error. Error will be coming. See that error name. If you know, type error we can call. Only can concatenate list with list only, but not with what? Int. To add this value 1 to it, I need to write a code for it. What is the code I need to write it? What is the code I need to write it? For value in where? LST. What I will write it? For value in LST. For value in LST. I need to write it what? Or I can write it for I in range of what? LN of LST. LN of LST. I am writing my code. Try to follow me carefully. LN of LST. First try to print the I value, which is going to be called printing the indices of my list or not. Printing the indices of my list. Three values are the three indices. There I am trying to do what? LST of I is equal to LST of I is equal to LST of I. What is the LST of 0? What is the LST of 0? Come on, 10. 10 plus what? 1. 10 plus 1 is called 11. 11 is placed in LST of 1 itself. Because it is a coding of Python. You must know this coding. Without knowing coding, subject will not come. Print of what next? LST. Is it coming or not? That means it is a programmable. Then only it is possible to do it. It is programmable. When you know the coding, you are able to do. That means directly not able to perform. So list data, on list data, it is not possible to perform. It is not possible to perform what? Vectorization. Vectorization. That is nothing but vector-based operations are not possible on list data. That is called a single element modification is not possible on vector, not possible on list data. That is known as what? Vector based operations. So I will write it vector based operations, vector based operations, vector based operations are not possible to perform, are not possible to perform on where? Not possible to perform on which data? List data. If you want to possible to make it to perform, I have to go for what? Loop you need to write. That is a traditional Python code you will write it. Are you following me? When you write the Python code, then only you are making it to increase value by value. Now come to ND array object. Come to the ND array object. Come to the list. Yes, you got it. List this is. Convert into what type? ND array. A is equal to what? NP dot array of LST. LST. Here I am writing content of ND array. Don't worry about array and all. Next class I will get it all these things. ND array. Here I need to write double quotes. Okay, print of what? A comma type of A. Type of A. Are you following me? What is this? NP dot. Okay. NP dot. Are you getting or not? Now you do. Vector based operation. Vector based operation. How you do it? Vector based operation. A is equal to A plus 1. A is equal to A plus 1. That means every value of A increased by 1 automatically. Now you write it. Content of ND array after vector based operation. So I am Prakash. Content of ND array after vector based operation. After vector based operation. Now see, A is equal to A plus 1, which is known as what operation? Vector based operation. See the content of it. Is it 11, 21, 31 or not? So where I can do vector based operation? ND array. Where I cannot do vector based operation? What is meant by vector based operation? Adding single value to every element of list, which is not possible on traditional Python objects, which is only possible in where? ND array. Are you able to follow me now? This is about the subject of what? Vector based operation. Now take out the two advantages, we got it. What is the advantage of ND array? Why I am going for numpy? Numpy I am preferring to go for to store what? Millions and trillions of data in my data science. Data science will not contain 4 values, 5 values. No. From cloud there are trillions of values are there. If I want to get it into my local system, I need one object or not? Which object? List is better. ND array object is better. That is present in where? NumPy. One more thing, on NumPy, I want to do some vector based operation. Some value I want to increment or decrement or I want to product it. That is known as what? Vector based operation. I can't do it on traditional Python objects. I can do it in where? ND array. Simply like a normal equation, I can write it. Normal equation. I can write it A is equal to A into 2. Every value of A multiplied with 2. That is 22, 42, like that you will get it. So print of what? A. You will be getting what? Print of A. See that 42 something is coming or not? Getting my point or not? Simple students. This is not possible to do it in where? List. It is possible to do it in where? ND array. Like that, there are 3 more advantages will be there. Like that, 4 more advantages will be there. So when you go to an interview, you should speak more practically. More practically. When you speak just like theoretical things, always people will say what ND array object will take very less memory space. They will say. If I show you the practical thing, first it takes less memory space or more memory space. First beginning more, later increasing, later more increasing, then come to less memory space. That's why large samples of data ND array object will take less memory space. For normal samples, what is preferable? List only. For large samples, go for, that is the beauty. You cannot say directly ND array will take always less memory space. That is the wrong answer. Are you following me? So two advantages, be happy, because all of sudden, because I want to show you practically. For every line, I want to show programming in the class. Okay, now? So to understand this, a lot of coding skills required in the Python. Data types you must know compulsory. Without knowing data types, if you come to the class, it is bouncing. You cannot continue for a long time with me, because deep knowledge on coding data types is required. Without knowing data types, if you continue, you cannot continue, because it is bouncing. What you learn is zero. What you are learning is an ultimate. That is only coming in interview point of view of my Python as well as in data science level. Understand? So I'll stop my class. Only 2 points I explained today. The 2 points are called what? ND array object takes less memory space for large samples of data. Second one is ND array object allows us to perform vector based operation that is not possible in list. That you remember too. And next, third, fourth, fifth, I will explain tomorrow. Okay. First, online students, already the notes link is available in the online. The admin has posted. And for offline students, there is a scanner is there. You scan it. And tomorrow I will keep the notes for you. Today I will keep only 1 or 2 documents, introduction notes I will keep it. Tomorrow notes I will keep these advantages also in the class. Still advantages are continued in tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Carry on. All the best. Online students, if you have any kind of doubts, you can carry on. Online students. Online students, M. Harish. Student name is M. Harish.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Audible, ma. Tell me.
Sir, sir, I am your full stack batch student, sir. So
Okay.
we are completed this core Python. So can we continue with this batch? Or again, we need
Some
to pay
disturbance is
amount for
coming,
this.
Harish. Disturbance is coming, Harish.
Okay, sir. Now it is audible, sir. Sir,
Now it is
do we
okay.
need to pay again for this course for data science or Python full stack students? Can I continue with this one or again we need to pay?
No, no. Already you are Python student, no?
Yes, sir. Full stack. Timing purpose, yeah. Yes, sir.
No, no need to pay.
Yes,
No
sir.
need to pay. No need. So contact once to admin. Contact once to admin. Admin number is given already, no? Next, Pranay. Pranay.
You will be sharing notes, and also we needed your Python notes. It's so deep in.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, yeah. Definitely, I will give my Python notes. Wait for a few days. For a few days, you wait. I will give you. Okay, na? Don't worry. To all the students, I will give you. For give me some time. Okay, na? Let me streamline the batch. Then I will give you. Okay, Pranay?
Sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Right, ma'am. Any more students? Usha, admin ma'am, can you please share the Google form for the Python students once again? So admin, please share the link again. Please share the link again. So some students are asking. So yeah, students, all of you go through that. Some link is there. Try to follow that. Try to use that link and try to do this. Pragnadeep, sir, is it toad is a good ideally? It don't work for me. Ideally, why it won't work? It will work out. It will work out, my dear student. Praneeth, sir, will you also be teaching the time complexity of the code? 100%. If you are my Python student already, I used to teach in the multi-threading. So definitely I will teach you. Don't worry about it. Praneeth, don't worry about it. We will do it. Right, ma, notes link. Raju, pip is not recognized as internal or external command. So you need to set the path for it. You need to set the path. Tomorrow I'll show you the path setting. Raju, tomorrow I'll tell you the author notes link just now created, my dear student. I did not upload. I will upload at the end of the class. Okay, now 1 o'clock I will upload. Notes link is empty. Notes is empty only. I did not put the notes so far. I'll keep it. Any more doubts? Mohammed Shahnoon. Mohammed Shahnoon.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, tell me.
They shared one link to enroll here, right?
Mm.
So I am already
In
in
the,
7 a.m. batch. So in the
okay.
course, I should select only NumPy Pandas or full stack Python.
No, already you joined in the Python full stack, only
Yeah,
Python.
a full stack Python only I joined.
So no need to do that again. Already you are there as a part of full stack Python. You can learn this NumPy pandas without any problem.
Yeah. Now should I fill this form which they sent now or
No
not?
problem. You fill it. Fill it.
I should select full stack Python only.
No, no problem. You contact once to admin. Admin, you please give your number. Already she has given the number, na? Already. You please select that now. Talk to her by taking that.
Okay, sir.
Right. Okay, students, take care. Don't miss the next class.